bump it, bump, yo, bump it, and Marciac, you know what I'm saying? We bumping it.
So Jason, Moran and Robert Glasper, hi, welcome to Marciac.
Thank you.
And tonight you're going to pay tribute to jazz legends together with two pianos on stage, right?
We really try to consider that the history is also not only within us, but is around us. You hear it with Jan Garber. You'll hear it with all the people who play the festival. Kind of all of us pay tribute to that in some form or fashion. It might not all come sounding the same way, but I think with our respect for what piano has taught us both in music.
You're working for a lot of artists that are not only jazz artists, that are also R&B, hip-hop artists, and you bring some of that into jazz to renew it.
Yeah, totally. I feel like it's, I feel like me and Jason are kind of doing what the people that came before us, the trailblazers did, which is take what's around them at the time that they're living and what's influencing them at that time, what was relevant in the society at that time. That's what made jazz. Jazz was always new and cutting edge because of that. You know, it was the hip hop of its time period. That's why people say that, you know. We have to make our own mark because 20 years from now, my son's going to look back and, okay, what did my dad do? You know, you don't want your son to look back and be like, oh, he emulated Duke Ellington. Great. You know, as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar told me, you want to, understand the history and know the history, but not be held back by the history.
Jason, you were telling me earlier that an anecdote about a post office in New York about someone that told you that jazz was extinct.
Extinct? Wow.
Yeah, it's like, well, I was Mr. Jazz in that moment in the post office, and he said, man, they don't really do that anymore. Like, not that they don't play it anymore, but they don't really do that. They don't do the jazz anymore.
Two people last week, different people, different places, told me that my music saved their life.
Oh,
like
really?
they were literally going to commit suicide.
Okay.
And my music changed their mind and changed their life. That in itself is enough for me, you know, when somebody can say, this is what your music did. Your music is doing more for you for people than you think. You don't even really know.
I wish you both a great concert tonight here in Marciac.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
So you're playing together tonight on the same stage. Why are you laughing?
So I'll do this. Should I do this?